So yes, we know that Siba has taken over our kitchen, as we'd expect. I like the fact that your foodie entourage arrived before you arrived, Queen.
Yes.
Okay, so good to have you here because she, like us, is absolutely, I don't want to say addicted, but very passionate about her coffee. And coffee isn't just a pick-me-up. It's a hug, literally. It's something that helps you face your day. And what makes that hug even richer? A slice of rich coffee-infused cake to go with it. So yes, here to show us how to make one of the very, and I think it's her and probably all of our favorites, BRAZMATA infused delights, is one of South Africa's most loved, most celebrated chefs and restaurateurs, Siba Mtungana,
Hey,
the Queen. Can we call you the Queen? I think we
Oh,
can.
I'll take it.
Okay, obviously I work in breakfast TV, so coffee is like my lifeblood, and I love it. And I've loved the connection to BRAZMATA and just the coffee culture getting a nod in this way. And it's not about being a coffee snob. Yes, you want to search out the best beans, you want to get the best flavors.
Not that you're
I'm
not.
not saying, listen, I live in Cape Town, unfortunately. You can label me however you want. But there is something so cool about the connection everyone has to it in their day, in their routine, in their rhythm. This is changing the game, girl.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so first of all, explain yourself. What is going on here?
Awesome. We're making a Sibalicious BRAZMATA delight.
Ooh.
And it is a dessert that we are developing for our restaurant, at Siba the restaurant.
Oh,
However,
wow.
I thought I'd share it, but I've really simplified it to make it very easy for consumers at home or for the
Thank
people
you.
watching. Can I talk you through
You
it?
can. Talk me through the ingredients because it is a little bit intimidating and this, I mean, the outcome is absolutely exquisite, kind of restaurant quality, but I love the fact that it's accessible. So take us through.
Okay, awesome. So you need a biscuit base, and you can make any kind of biscuit, but I've chosen to make an almond biscuit as a base, but you can do like a shortbread, like a natural, normal shortbread
But I
biscuit.
think the nuttiness, that undercurrent will work beautifully
It does.
in this case.
And it pairs very well with the coffee as well as the chocolate, which are the main elements for my dessert.
Beautiful.
And then, so you make the biscuits, you use a cookie cutter like this. So you make a biscuit, make it nice and large. Then you use a cookie cutter like this, and then you cut the bottom bit of it.
So it's a half moon,
Yeah,
almost.
it's almost a half
Well, like
moon,
a
but
two-thirds
slightly.
moon.
Yeah, two-thirds
okay.
moon. So slightly bigger than what a moon would be.
And therein lies your base to rest it on. Okay.
And what's lovely is I've just added a dusting of the coffee on top just to give it a little bit of more of that coffee flavor because, you know, it's all about the BRAZMATA flavor
And that's kind of your entry level, which is great. And then you get to explore the other flavors as you go.
As you go along. And then I made little biscuits, it's chocolate biscuits, that are molded into like little
Coffee
rounds,
beans.
and then put like a line in the middle. Took a little bit of my gold dust and then did this, and it looks like a coffee bean. So you can make this, but it's completely optional.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's just a beautiful decorative element.
I imagine your entourage running around in front of you, just throwing the gold dust wherever you go. So whenever you walk around, you're just like glittering and sparkling.
I promise you, it's not that glamorous.
I'm sorry to our entourage for doing it. Yeah.
It's not that glamorous in real life. Yes. And then what I did with the biscuits is I dipped it in chocolate just to give it a decorative element.
Lovely.
And put some sprinkles on it. You can put popping candy there if you liked as well. We couldn't find popping candy. Usually we put popping candy there as well to go with it.
Speaking of the coffee infusion, because it's coming in from a number of angles here, do you have a favorite coffee from BRAZMATA to infuse? How did you kind of draw your inspiration in that sense?
I think my favorite from BRAZMATA is a hazelnut flavored one. It's one of my favorites. And what I've chosen for this one is I went for the normal one in order to add any other flavors I liked, and vanilla is the base for this one.
So you
it's
can
vanilla
build the layers on top of that. Very clever.
So it's vanilla, it's coffee, and then the chocolate that goes with it.
And then just the nuttiness coming through, and then it's absolutely beautiful.
You're such a foodie.
Well, I
love
get to work alongside the absolute best here. So my palate, not to be snobbish, is starting to evolve beautifully, and it's a gift or a privilege that I really do appreciate.
Oh, awesome.
So now, you can help me understand, okay, is this a dessert? Is this a cookie? Is it a cake?
So I love that. It's a combination of three. So it is a dessert, but it has a cookie, it is a cake, it has a mousse.
Oh, I love that. So this is a great way of stretching your legs, and especially if you're in the foodie space.
Yes.
This is going to look spectacular on TikTok or the gram. It's not that difficult to make, but the end result is truly
really amazing. And what I love about this, for instance, I've got a chocolate sponge cake, and what's beautiful about it is at home you can use a store-bought version.
Yeah, for sure. And don't be shy, okay? Siba has said it live on TV. You can use a store-bought version.
I still do for home. Yeah, I still do, because it cuts on, it saves me time, and it ensures that I don't toil away, because, you know, my diary and my time is
completely.
hectic.
And that would be then sacrificing time with your family, sacrificing time to replenish. You know, you've earned the right, girl, to buy yourself a cake from time to time, I think. Oh, man, I'm just smelling the 100% Arabica aroma drifting across the studio. There is something special about this coffee. I mean, they went all in. They were quite particular about what they wanted, but there is something brilliant about the balance that they have found with their blend. What is your special relationship like with
So
BRAZMATA?
BRAZMATA launched the brand in September in my restaurant, which was really amazing. It was so amazing. And what we did is we did pairings. I did a 4-course meal, and we went to the different spaces in which BRAZMATA is sourced from, the coffee beans themselves, which is Brazil. It is Guatemala. I always say guacamole.
Well, you are a chef, you're allowed.
and also Tanzania. So those were those 3 places in which it was in which it's sourced from. So
how much
just
fun
press.
to have that kind of roadmap to follow and explore. That is brilliant.
It is, yeah, it really is brilliant. And they've taken, in order for them to come to a blend that they were really happy about, they had to do over, I think, 200 blends they tasted before they could settle into one. So that takes a lot of dedication. And can you imagine how many tastings they had to do?
Why didn't you guys invite us? You could have invited us for that. That's like our superpower. Oh, and these are coming together beautifully. And then I see we've got a little gold filigree, or our kind of whatever you call that stuff.
Yes, yes.
Flowers to tie it all together.
Yes, so basically now I've sandwiched the 2 chocolates together, which are cut in a moon shape as well, using the cookie cutter. And I've put a caramel treat inside, as well as the mousse. This make it into one sandwich. What you then do is we then put, here it is.
Oh, and that's when we add the finishing touches.
It's the finishing touches. But first, one has to do this.
You've got to do your little design.
Little thing first.
Oh, well, Siba puts the finishing touches there. I know that this is an absolute treat, but proof that BRAZMATA truly does make your day better. Look at the degree they've gone to find the perfect blend. And if you want to try to create this little creation at home, head over to expressoshow.com. You'll get the full recipe. DM Siba if you have any questions. All this talk of coffee flavors, as I keep letting on, is giving me a massive craving for one of Vuyani's specials. And Vuyani, he's like my side guy, okay? He is hopefully ready for about 50,000 orders. It's that smile that says my day has begun. Vuyani, we love you, guy. Oh, man, you can start loading up maybe that cortado for me. We'll see you guys after the break and show you the finished product. Oh, my word, this is a test day.